arranged here so I can see what's going on with you guys. Okay, we're live. I'm way too close. I'm way too close. Got the volume going. Jesus Christ, can never get things. Let's look at the live chat here and see what's happening with everybody. Okay, here I am, Steve Stone here at the DJ Lab, and I got some new things. I got some new toys for Christmas, my friends. Just it's live, so we're gonna wait for a couple people to show up before I show you some of the new things, and we talk about some things that you should get for Christmas if you're a DJ, things you should ask for or just buy for yourself. So here's a problem. Right now, my phone is plugged in, charging. I'm using the DJI Pocket 3 to do the stream, and my mic here is sitting at 10%. So this might not be a long stream, or I'm going to need to find a way to plug myself in. Maybe I got a way to plug myself in. This place is just a jungle of wires and things like that. What's going on, Uncle Trapper? My microphone has decided to yeah, man, the mic decided that I didn't have a charge, so I've got it like literally plugged in here, and hopefully that works. I've never tried doing that before. What's going on, DJ Farns? Been a while, buddy. Oh, guess what, Farns? I guess you are no longer a member of the channel by the looks of the color of your stuff. But hey, thanks for being a member for as long as you were. I get it, man. I don't want to be anyone's monthly bill. You know what I mean? Check this out. Look at these. These are my HDJ X10C. And what I was going to show you is, here was the old pad. See that? It's soft. Oh, that's funny, because usually, I wonder why. Typically, it shows members in green. I don't know why YouTube's showing you in blue. So, yeah. So those are the original pads. They're soft, but like, look at the edges, right? The edges get a little beat up from having a beard and stubble. So I thought it was time to replace. And I think the color choice is nice with the gold accents. It's like a burgundy, a wine color, and they're thick. Not only are they thick, look at the difference. They're very squishy. And the inner ear part is actually bigger. So they have like a nice, good seal, you know what I mean? Perforated. So they apparently breathe a little better. And good noise isolation too. And they got a different look, right? So the company is Brainwaves Audio. And they have them in different colors. Let's get into the chat here for a second. See who's all here. We got like 15 people watching. So I'm totally recommending these things here. Like they're and just for reference, see, there's my red watch, my red Timex. So that's red. These are more of that burgundy color. So I wasn't sure how they were going to look, but I think they're nice. So let me find them on Amazon here. And what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to share the link. They make a few other ones as well too. So if you don't happen to have these exact ones, like the 90 millimeter, then geez, sorry, I'm like losing. I can't think and read at the same time as I'm trying to do this stuff. Let me get my Amazon affiliate link here and get back in the chat. And that, my friends, is the link for these. So yeah, I can hear myself now. I was like, mo, 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 as I had these things on. So yeah, they have white, they have black, they have a sheepskin one that wasn't perforated. It looks very nice. And they make oval ones. They make all kinds of different sizes. And price-wise is not too bad. It's not a bad price. Now, I do got to say, it took a little finagling to get on, if that's even a word. There is new firmware that dropped today for the CDJ 3000, friends. See? No, I swear to God, nobody tells me anything. Nobody tells me anything. I'm like, why? Why am I left in the dark? So weird. Let me pin this for a second. This doesn't get lost. So yeah, I made a video saying, you know, how I made my headphones better. Just showing these things. And I'm telling you, because I'm a little bit, they're so deep, my ear fits in better. And I don't got big ears, you know what I mean? My ears are like normal human ears. And, but like I found these ones, even with ears that are like, you know, I think my ears are pretty normal size. These ones here, it was like your ear kind of like tucked in. Like they didn't go over the ear. They didn't really sit on the ear. They're kind of a little bit in that in between. You'd have to have some like real pygmy ears, little tiny ears to really fit in there. Well, these ones just a little bit bigger. They don't really add any real weight. Memory foam is good on them. And they feel like, I don't know, that edge feels like it's going to be better on my beard. Like it can take a more hit. This was pretty soft and flimsy, to be honest. These replacements in Canada, when I looked online in Canadian prices, $78 for the replacements for the XDJ X10C, because he's got some special nano coating on them. Whatever. I don't know. These were like Canadian. I think they came out to like $40 or something. I think in the States they're a little bit cheaper, obviously, because, you know, we get ripped off in Canada. But yeah, you can check the link out and see if you can find a color that you like. See if you find anything that fits your headphones. Here's the thing too. It's Amazon, right? If you buy them, you throw them on your cans, you try them on, you don't like, send them back. Send them back. A lot of people don't like Amazon, and I do. For that very reason. There's a lot of shit. So far, I'm just saying, they changed the CDJs built after they changed that chip in CDJs built after August, and they're having problems. Like, I've never had problems with my 3000s. I don't know. Oh, by the way, look at those Sennheisers. Aren't they nice? They're not DJ headphones, but you know, they're still nice looking headphone. This is what I don't understand with the company. Honest to God, CDJs have been out for how long? And to this day, there's still firmwares to fix things. Like, how many years has this damn thing been out? And your firmware updates are just fixing bugs? I don't know. The other company that we deal with here, they don't seem to have that. You know, when Dead and DJ has firmware updates, it's because they're giving us new things, not because they're fixing bugs from like way back in the day. Like, you buy CDJs, man, you shouldn't be a beta tester. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be the guinea pig testing things out. Mine were made in July of 2023. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And my CDJs have a little tiny fan in them, where some of them apparently don't have a fan. I don't know about that. And I don't know if that fan blows out or blows in. No audio output, screen blackout, or system freezes. That's none of those things you mentioned are good for professional players. You know what I mean? You don't want to be at Coachella being Grimes and, you know, your shit just freezes up on you. Still, you know what? No matter how much time goes by, that whole Grimes thing at Coachella will never get old. It's still pretty funny. So yes, DJs, you want to buy these for your headphones. If you've got the Pioneers or you have anything similar, these are 90 millimeter. I think they're a good buy. Also, too, the other good buy is that SanDisk USB stick. The cyber deals on that thing are pretty good. It's a fast stick. I mean, if you're using CDJs or an XDJ, AZ, XZ, Opus Quad, and you're exporting things to your stick, speed really counts, man. The speed really counts. Where are those things here? Let's find them. I keep pushing the SanDisk stuff, and it is my Amazon affiliate, so when you go on that link, if you don't buy it, that's okay, because if you buy anything else within this 24-hour span of clicking my link, I will get a little something, and it helps support the channel, and therefore I don't have to keep pushing the PayPal donations and stuff. Speaking of which, so Farns, you got your logo on your stick. You got the DJ Tech Tools one. That's kind of cool. It'd be interesting to see an actual speed test between that DJ Tech Tools and the SanDisk one, because the SanDisk one is the one that most of the guys, well, pretty much everyone at Alpha Theta, they don't officially push it, but all their tech guys, that's kind of what they use. Yeah, I bet it's probably expensive, right? Everything from DJ Tech Tools is expensive. It's just, you know, the guy's got a business, right? So yeah, that SanDisk Extreme Pro USB is it's cheap. Like 128 gig is 35 bucks. You get 1 terabyte. Look at that deal, man. Look at these weirdos, man. Guess what? Price went up. Sorry, guys, you missed that whole Cyber Monday thing because the price was $99 US for the 1 terabyte. Now they got it at 126. I guess for 1 terabyte, that's still not a bad price, but you know, shit. I guess it was a deal. I'm not even. Yeah, you know what? I'll put the link up anyways, just so you guys can check it out. It's still a good deal. That's the link right there, friends, for that SanDisk you can check out. And like I said, if you're gonna buy anything off Amazon, please go through my Amazon affiliate to try to see if this can be another source of income, a little side hustle of money to help out with the bills around here and the equipment and all this stuff that we do. And yeah, what other DJ toys do we have here that I would suggest? You know, another one I would suggest, if you don't have, everybody wants to record their sets. I think having, you know, this is an R5. I don't know if they make them anymore, but getting yourself a little SD card recorder with a, you know, headphone jack to 3.5 cable. Wherever you go, it doesn't matter. As long as there's a record out or something, or even a booth out, you can record your set. You don't gotta mess around with anything special, right? Mixed factor. You think those 1 terabyte drives that get too hot? I guess it depends on how much stuff you're moving, right? Like I've got a 256 and I haven't tried a 1 terabyte myself. I was going to buy one and I thought, how much music do I really need on my stick? I'm not DJing out. Mix Factory wants to know what's coming Thursday. Well, if I told you what's coming Thursday, you know, like I've got a non-disclosure agreement signed, so I can't really say. The only hints I can give you, and don't anyone try and guess because it's not going to matter. Some people are going to be very happy. Some people won't give a shit. Yeah, like some people are going to be like, yes. Some people are going to give a shit. And some people actually might feel a little bit pissed off. It's going to be interesting. Here's the one thing I can tell you is at right at 12 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific time, I think it is. It's going to be 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when like this thing, when like, you know, the news happens. Got any links for Prime 4 Plus? And you know what? Let me just see for a second as we do their Christmas shopping here. But yeah, so Thursday, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will have a video that goes live announcing what's going on. And then when I wake up on Thursday, I will actually do a video on what it is and all this. So, bottom line, come just click the bell icon, make sure you're subscribed, and you have all of that stuff. Prime 4 Plus, Deck Saver, Prime 4 cover. Yes, we got one. That's not a bad deal. 23% off, 107 bucks. Share that link out there. Copy my associate link. And boom, for Norm. There you go, Norm. Norm, how you liking the stems? The stems, that was the Christmas gift to all the Prime 4 Plus users, is there's the stems you're promised. Maybe they're not standalone. You can't use them on streaming stuff, but they sound really goddamn good. I think it's some of the best sounding stems I've heard, to be honest. Mix Factory, should you get a new controller or wait? I don't believe, don't worry. There is a new controller coming on Thursday, if that's what you're wondering. I can tell you that much. So you don't got to worry about that. But here's one of the problems, right? It's a funny time to buy new equipment. As you saw, I jumped on the AZ and I got burnt because it had issues out of the box. Firmware update now has fixed all that problem. Too little, too late for me. I sent mine back. Now I'm waiting for the distributor to be restocked, and then I'm going to see. I'm going to see if I buy an AZ because, you know, the guys at Alpha Theta, you know, I'm one of their review guys now. So I get some things sent to me. And I asked them, I said, you know what? Can I try an Opus Quad? I've never had one. And they sent me the Opus Quad, and I'm really liking it, man. I really like the Opus Quad. I didn't think I was going to. I really thought this is not going to be the one for me. And so now, my favorite system, it was a Prime 4 Plus. It still kind of is a Prime 4 Plus, but let me tell you, the Opus Quad is so close in the running with this unit because I know there's like a fader echo out on the Prime 4 Plus, but this thing here has a smooth echo out that works on hot cues. You can trigger with a hot cue, the crossfader, the fader, the load button. There's a lot of crazy shit. What's going on, Ricardo? You working with them now? I don't know if I'm working with them. I feel like I'm working. I don't even know what I'm doing because they're not paying me anything, so I don't get any money. I'm just as broke as I ever was. I guess the difference is they'll lend me some stuff, but I got to give it back, right? And that's almost kind of shitty. Like, it's good and it's bad because I prefer to buy all my stuff because I have it for a length of time and I really get to know it. Where a lot of these review guys, they get their stuff. DJ Farns, I don't know what you're talking. Wait, streaming what? What's streaming? I'm streaming. I'm live. Told you guys, man. You can make your guesses and all that other stuff, but I'm not. Yeah, Opus Quad needs streaming. No kidding. But you know what? So here's the thing about streaming. In some ways, I gotta say, streaming has made me very lazy DJ. Once upon a time, when I was a better DJ with better mixes, I would go and spend an amount of time like really hunting and pecking things out and building a playlist. Since the streaming has come, I am lazy like a motherfucker. Streaming in general, video streaming, Netflix, and all this shit has made us lazy people. Do you remember going to Blockbuster? You know, you go on a Friday night and you had to pick a couple of movies. You spent how much time looking, and asking the guy behind the counter, like, yo, what's the good movie? And you're trying to get the good movie. because you were only allowed, you're a teenager, right? Your parents with you or some shit. You're only allowed to get so many movies. You only got so much time to watch them. You got to return them. Same with music. If you got to buy your music, you're picking it very carefully. You don't want to waste. Now we get streaming shit. I have access to everything. I even have, lists, the top 100, the best of November's house, blah, 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 the best of this, the best of that. And I just spin through it, and we've all become very lazy. So maybe having a system that doesn't have streaming isn't the most horrible thing on the planet. It kind of forces you to go on there and look for your shit, buy your shit, and not just pay this goddamn monthly bill, because the shit adds up. Mix Factory, you're going to get a used Prime 4 to review stems, but I'm going to wait now for sure. Get some for December gigs, then sell it before NAMM 2025. Pretty smart. Hey, I still think for gigs, Prime 4, if you can pick it up for a good price, December 11th, we're getting another Christmas gift from our friends at Den and DJ. Well, actually, it's Engine OS, I guess, where they're giving everybody stems for $10. And that's a gift. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Anyone who tells me you won't spend $10 for stems on your players from like a million years ago, your SC5000, 5000M, your original Prime 4, the Mixstream Pro, the Pro Go, all of that shit, the Den and DJ Go. Man, anything that's got Engine OS, your Prime 2, you're going to get the goddamn stems for $10 for 4 devices. One-time fee, that's it. They could have charged $10 a goddamn month, and I wouldn't have even blinked. You know what I mean? Everyone thinks we're such a greedy company. Like, who the fuck you talking about, greedy? I want to talk about greedy companies. There's a lot of other DJ companies I could really be talking about. Well, I shouldn't say they're greedy. My only gripe, I gotta say, with Alpha Theta Pioneer DJ, I swear to God, and I'll say it publicly, I like their stuff, but I'm always missing something. There's Opus Quad. Why are we missing slip mode? Why? Come on. You give me smooth echo, you take away slip mode. The AZ, I got slip mode, but I got no smooth echo. S11 had smooth echo. The kill effect on the S11. Why did we not bring back the kill effect? That kill effect, you could put the 64, click the lever, flick it on, and it would literally fade the song over 64 beats. This long, smooth, felt like a rotary house mix. No slip, man. What the fuck is everyone thinking over there? So strange. And don't worry, I am I don't want to say I'm canvassing, because I'm not canvassing, but I'm, what's the word I'm looking for? I am, losing my mind here. I'm voicing my opinion, saying, listen, come on. There's absolutely no reason. Give me a reason. Give me a solid reason why we don't have slip. But you know what? I can live without it. Given the choice, slip mode or smooth echo definitely does feel better. Oh yeah, you're right, Mix Factory. The day that Rekordbox does prepared stems, you can be guaranteed without a goddamn doubt that will be an extra payment every single month. Another gripe of mine, honest to God, if you go buy a V10, you go buy an A9, you got CDJ 3000s. If you have over $10,000 worth of hardware, when you plug that into the computer, you should unlock every single aspect of Rekordbox, every bit of it. If you spend $4,000, $5,000 on a standalone, you should get Rekordbox for free. There's absolutely no reason to charge me a monthly fee. Come on now. And if I was paying a monthly fee for this stuff, and every time new hardware came out, it was actually everything I had plus something new, but it never is. It's like almost everything I had with something new. There's always something taken away. And yes, virtual DJ just like smoked everybody. But the only problem with virtual DJ, this whole new STEM thing, recording it and everything else, um, works pretty good on the Prime 4 Plus, but they need to, like, now they have all this stuff. Someone needs to make a proper controller specifically for all of this stuff with all the new features and have all the buttons. That's the problem. These guys are making their software, they're updating it way too quick that none of the hardware manufacturers can keep up with what they're doing. So I saw Phil Digital DJ Tips. He was like showing it off using his mouse and stuff, and I think it's going to be it's a cool idea. It's going to be just a complicated workflow until there's a better mapping. Like, I haven't seen anyone really, I feel like virtual DJ, you still need to have like an XP2 or a launch pad or something programmed up to do some of the extra things, because the controllers just don't have enough buttons. Yeah, a VDJ focused rain performer. That would be the key. And it's interesting, like, I mean, if I had have been in music, I would have never even bothered trying to make my own software. I would have literally just grabbed virtual DJ. I would have told Serato, see you later, I don't give a shit about what you're doing. I wouldn't have cared about Pioneer DJ and Rekordbox and the mergers and all that. I would have focused my attention on just becoming best friends with virtual DJ, signing a deal with them to say, you know what, don't allow anyone else, don't allow Reloop to make stuff for you, don't allow Hercules or any of the other guys, and just have an exclusive deal with virtual DJ. And I would have built stuff straight for virtual DJ. I would have made controllers that literally were designed just to slip an iPad into, and made like quality stuff, not these toys like Newmark made the toys back in the day. There you put your iPad in and it was plasticky and cheap feeling. The concept was good. It was just built too cheap or inexpensive, whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah, Mix Factory. 36 months. Like, you're talking US, I bet, right? Is that $36 US plus tax? It's like, what are they thinking? You pay that, you pay your Beatport, your Beat Source. All of a sudden, you're getting up into like, where are you paying? Like almost $100 a month so you can DJ? Like, doesn't make sense. And then people wonder why you go on YouTube and you rip stuff. What's the alternative? Spend a pile of money. Me personally, I don't have, after all the gear, I have no money left for music. Then I'm buying like, ear pads. If you didn't see them, if you just joined the channel, these ear pads by Brainwaves. It's not sponsored or anything. I was searching and searching. I was actually looking for dark brown leather ear pads to go with the gold accents. And then I came across these, and there was a picture of them that they were showing with AKGs. The black and gold AKGs with these. I'm like, hey, they actually look pretty good with the gold. So that's what I ended up with. And to be honest, this design's okay. I almost preferred my HDJ 2000 design a little better. Unfortunately, they broke. That hinge there is, if you drop them the wrong way, that'll snap, man. That's just, it's not as sturdy as you think it is. That's just like some kind of cast metal that isn't as sturdy as you would think. So, the moral of the story, don't drop your headphones. They fell off a desk from like, 40 inches up, or like a 40-inch tall to a carpet, and my HTJ 2000s. Oh, I should check. I should check to see if these things fit in the case. If I could remember where I put the case for them. I guess that will be a video for another day. Because God knows, I used to keep these things in the case all the time. And then I stopped putting them in the case. And I'm not sure where I put the case. Look at some of the bullshit sticks I used to use. A Kingston G3 Data Traveler. That used to be like my sticks. I had like 2 of them. That was my sticks. Look, Next Tech 16 gig. Garbage, man. Once you get yourself a nice SanDisk, this shit just doesn't make sense. Oh, look at so I'm making a lollipop headphone, by the way, as well, too. And look, that's the other one. Look how bad it got destroyed. That was the ear pad that was on my my Pioneers. Also, too, friends, don't forget, I always got to remind you about what we got in here. 20 people. Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. That would be nice. And something else I got to do here is, you do know my birthday's on Saturday. Thanks, Norm, for doing that Amazon purchase. I don't get much for these things. I'm going to probably get like $1 or $2. But hey, if everyone was to buy something off Amazon, I would be making some money, right? So birthday coming up Saturday, turning 51. Fuck me. And sounds bad. It sounds bad when you gotta like ask people for a gift. But I don't mind sounding bad. Sorry, I just pinned it. There it is. There's the PayPal. I want a birthday gift from my viewers. I want to get money and try to raise enough money. Let me show you what I want to buy. It's never going to happen, man. And here's the thing. It's not about me. It's about you guys sometimes. I would love to be able to walk around. And here's, I got to show you. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 surveyor. I don't need a watch. I really don't. But wait till you see this watch. And why can't I find this goddamn thing now? Fuck. Getting a bit dizzy too, looking at my phone and swiping. Dizziness hasn't been good lately. It's been really fucking bad, to be honest. I don't even know why I'm even doing this shit, because no one's going to donate money to the channel. Like, people have. It's been great and all. And I'm just like, this is kind of what I would like. See that Bolova? And look, see the color? It would match the headphones nicely, right? I would love to be able to walk around with this watch and tell people, hey, look what I got for my birthday from my YouTube viewers. That would be cool. The watch is like, fuck me, man. It's like $450. It was a scrape last time, and thanks to Drew Sim, because he was the one that put in the most amount of money to help me buy the digital EQ spectrum display thing behind me. Is it? Can you see it? And it's like, it's behind the mic. You move the mic other way. It's that thing right there. But I can't walk around outside and like flash that to people. So everybody knows I love watches. It's not something I would buy for myself because, you know, it's a little pricey and I have so many watches. But the best gift you can get me is something that I don't have and I wouldn't buy for myself, I guess. So yeah. So far, I think I've raised the other day, I think I got like $30 so far. So it's going to be between now and Friday. I don't want to stream it every day trying to raise the money either. Let's be honest. And this brings up something else I got to tell you guys. I've been really racking my brain thinking, what should I do? The channel doesn't make much money. Not for the amount of time I put in. I can't keep asking the same people keep donating. And then there's the same people that don't give a fucking dime. You can't keep eating for free. You can't keep feeding off my knowledge and me entertaining you. Like, it just, you can't. I've asked everyone to pitch in $1 or $2 to kind of keep things going and help change my life. That's not working. I don't want to be begging all day long like a fucking, you know, like a panhandler. So I've made a decision about the channel. Come January 1st, 2025, the entire channel, every single video on it is going to be membership only. Members only. The only thing free in the channel will be some YouTube shorts. I'll make a couple shorts of, like, you know, I might show a trick or talk quickly about, like, hey, I got some news about this. And then there'll be a link that'll go to that membership only video. And when you click on that, if you want to see what I'm talking about, you're going to pay $2. I think that's the lowest I can do. I'm pretty sure, but it's going to be $2. And you know what? I get 150,000 views a month on average, right? So really, all I give a shit about, if I could get 500 people to give me that $2, going to make life a lot easier for me. It's going to motivate me to make better videos. It's just going to change things. It'll be better for the channel. It's going to be better for you guys. Lucky Pro. Did you get it through my link, by the way? Hopefully you did. So yeah, hopefully we'll see, you know. I'll give it a few months. I'll try and hold out and see. Hopefully, like I said, I would rather run a channel for even a few hundred people than run it for 150,000 people that give me nothing. And the only one that's really benefiting is YouTube. Well, Jason Landry, thanks for becoming a member. Now, keep in mind, I need to go in there and I'm going to change my membership levels a little bit. So I am going to have, you know, like this access to rants after. Some rants I do mark private. Like if it's something a little kind of out there that I don't want the big companies to hear, I'll mark it private sometimes after the fact. But yeah, things are going to be different. Oh, you just rejoined. You're not sure how you got canceled. That's interesting. So in the new year, I want to do things a little different. I'm going to have like the guys that are like my core group of guys, like Mix Factory is one of them. Drew Sim. Just a couple names that come off the top of my head. I know there's a bunch of others, right? And but I want to try and do a weekly thing where maybe we all get together, like, you know, maybe there's 10 of us or so, or 20, I don't know, and do a Zoom call maybe for like an hour, shoot the shit. So I get to see all the people that see me all the time. I think that'd be fun. And then I'll record that whole thing, and then I'll put that as a video so people can watch us having, you know, a DJ discussion about gear and, you know, DJ shit. So it might be interesting. I did name this about Christmas gifts, Christmas toys. What's the other one I would suggest to you guys? I got all kinds of shit laying around here. I don't have an Amazon link for it because it's not on Amazon yet, but that Flex 2, I still got to make the goddamn videos, man. I don't have enough time in the goddamn day. This Flex 2 is pretty goddamn cool for the price. It feels like the faders feel like they feel pretty good. And you'd be surprised, like there's so many parts that are in expensive gear that, what do you think, they're making cheaper parts? There's a lot of parts from expensive things that are into cheap things. So yeah, if you got a kid, you need a little backup unit, you want something that unlocks DJ Pro, because it unlocks DJ Pro, this is the one. Funny, this much money, $249 Canadian or some shit, it's cheap. Will unlock DJ Pro an $80 a year or $70 Canadian a year. But you buy their big shit, you can't even unlock Record Box. Well, you can unlock the minimal Record Box, you just can't unlock all this stuff for Record Box. Oh yeah, skins, 12-inch skins. I just talked to them today, and I know we had I was trying to run a whole thing where people donated money, they're going to go in a draw. Your name's still in the straw, don't worry, it just wasn't enough people. There wasn't my neck is really fucking messed up with the arthritis. There wasn't enough people to make it worth it. I thought it wasn't 12-inch skins. It was me that decided, you know what? Let me hold off, get a few more people. I want to make a better draw. But 12-inch skins does want to do some kind of shit with me to give away skins. And I'm going to try to work with some other companies in the new year as well too, and try to get some promotional swag that I can give away to my viewers. And this is why membership is going to be different. Like, if I know my people are helping support the channel and I'm making money, if I'm making money, I don't mind spending a little bit of money or taking the time to reach out to different places and say, hey, look at my channel, send me some shit, and spread the wealth. No, even to another thought I've had is, hey, there's enough of us. If we're going to buy something, we're all going to buy, say we all want to buy the headphone pads. And we got 100 of us together. If 50 of us, there's buying power. Why can't we negotiate with the company and get a better bulk deal? Right? You think we could get bulk deals on stuff? Buying power, man. We're all on here buying separately the same shit. Buying cameras, buying headphones, buying gear. Maybe it's about time we all group together, do a price line. You know what I mean? Remember price line? Is that even still a thing? But yeah, what if a bunch of us got together and contacted, Guitar Center or whoever, and we said, hey, we're buying 100, we're going to get a deal. What's going on, Paul Johns? Fuck. The neck is really fucked up. My vision's a little bit messed up because of the neck. It's really a bizarre situation, man. I'd like to fucking stick around. We got 20 people. It's not a lot, but it's enough. I appreciate the 20 people here. Like I said, birthday's on Saturday. If you want to donate a couple of bucks to the watch fund for me to buy, my birthday watch from you guys, That would be wicked awesome. I don't expect it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a realist. The odds of me making $400 between now and Friday is like, it's happened. Strange enough, when I had the AZ, um, and I was grinding all day long, I was getting some pretty good donations on that thing. Let me just tell you, I was getting like, I'm very transparent with shit, by the way. I don't hide like the rest of these guys. Nobody on YouTube will ever tell you how much they make. It's taboo to ask. They'll never fucking tell you. They might be getting rich. They might not be. I don't know. I'll tell you straight out, man. My YouTube channel, on average, makes $400 a month after they take the taxes off and all that shit. And last couple of months have been hitting like 600. It's been doing a little bit better. But shit, my place, my rent, just to give you some concept of the money here in Canada, my rent is over $1,000. You know what I mean? My internet is like almost $100 a month. Luckily, I don't pay hydro. I don't have to pay for water, so we're good there. I don't have a car. I don't have car insurance. I pay like $30 a month for my apartment insurance. What's going on, Chi-Town? Just kind of going over my bills, just saying like the channel doesn't make it doesn't make much money. Luckily, I've made money in the past. I've saved money. I've, I did some crypto fucking things at points. But the money is, and I had my mom gave me money when she sold her house. So I got a little bit of early inheritance money while she's still alive. That's good. I don't want money when she's dead. And so these are the things that have kept me going. Like all these little things, me buying some DJ gear, I'll get some money, I'll buy some gear, I'll flip it. I take my money and roll it and make more money with my money. But this is starting to peter out, man. The money's starting to run out. And that's why January 1st, 2025, the DJ Lab is private members channel only. You're going to pay $2 a month. And you're either going to pay $2 a month or you're going to go watch one of the other guys. Fuck them. Go watch someone else. Let them do their little commercials and tell you how wonderful every new thing is. And they got the money. They can afford it. They're DJs. They're working. They have real jobs. They don't have any health concerns. They're good. You go watch DJ Carlo. He's rolling in it. He's got great videos. A little too edited. I don't like the style myself personally. And it's a little clickbaity at times. But, yeah. Fucking hate to do it. But, literally we're going into the 14th year of YouTube. And I've never even made the money to even pay for the equipment. I've spent way more money into this. I should have, 14 years ago, I should have just bought a bunch of Rolexes and called it a fucking day. I'd be laughing right now. You know what I'm saying? Instead, I bought DJ equipment and made some friends, got a nice little community here. It's all great and cool. But at the end of the day, I got to get paid. I'm not getting any younger. The health concerns, my dizziness and shit, it's not getting any better. Fucking glasses. My glasses cost you like fucking $1,200. I need new glasses again, too. I'm probably like 6 months past my shit. What's going on, Tom? Yeah, man. Long time no fucking see, buddy. And you know what? I've had some subscribers that actually promised to do some like, nice size donations. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that either. There's some guys I used to see in here all the time. Like all the time. And then all of a sudden they kind of fucking vanished. They made promises. And Jesus Christ, I almost sent the fucking Flex 2 flying. Oh, can I tell you guys a quick story before I fucking leave? Yeah, I wish my progressive glasses, my lenses alone, the lenses are $1,200, dude. Never mind the fucking frames. Like Moscot frames cost me like fucking 300 or something, and that was a deal. I have other frames that costing like fucking 800. Let me share with you guys a little fucking mishap that happened today. It's really fucking... Today wasn't a great day. So let me tell you a little story here. So my buddy picks me up. He takes me out for lunch for my birthday. Very nice of him. And his mother has passed away recently too. So he's like, you know, they got to clean out her condo and stuff. And he was kind enough to give me the stereo system. It was like, you know, Harman Kardon silver, really nice amp receiver with a tuner in it, and a 5-disc Yamaha CD player. But I don't have a CD player, so that's kind of interesting. And a pair of Mission speakers and a little cost bookshelf. But the Mission speakers are really fucking nice. So currently right now, I have the amp hooked up with the Mission speakers with the Opus Quad. And man, let me tell you something. I like my VM80s, but if you need speakers, I'm just saying, if you look at these Mission speakers used, you could probably pick them up for like under $100. You can pick up this amp for under about $100. You couldn't buy, for the price of used Mission speakers and a little amp to run them, you couldn't buy any goddamn DJ monitors, KRKs, or anything for that price. And these things will blow those fucking things out of the water. Honest to God. You know, you got an amp with a bass and treble control on it. You know, you can tweak things up, and they sound really goddamn good. Anyways, as I'm playing with this shit today, I have my folding chair that I'm sitting on. It's like a bar stool folding chair. And I had nowhere to put the shit down, so I set it up on the chair. And then I was doing some shit. Somehow I must have bumped the chair, and they went fucking flying, right? And because I was moving some shit around today, my Davoom 64 fucking, the pixel display, look at that. Can you see what happened there? The fucking thing hit it and smashed the living shit out of it. This thing is fucking dead. It's fucking destroyed. This pixel display cost me almost $200 fucking dollars when I bought it. Now I gotta admit, I haven't really been using it much. It's been kind of sitting around, but it just, the corner hit and just banged the piss out of it. So, not only that, the fucking tuner, when everything dropped, I don't know what happened to the amp, but the tuner part of it, the FM AM radio section of it, fucking dead. Doesn't work anymore. Luckily, like the CD input, the CD auxiliary input, it still works. So I wasn't going to listen to the radio anyways. I was going to use it just for the DJ shit to plug into. So, and luckily the CD changer, the 5-disc CD changer, I had to open it up because the fucking CDs were like flying around in there. So I had to open it up to get the CDs out, like unscrew it apart and shit. Luckily, it still works too. So the casualty of no FM radio, that's fine. I don't listen to the radio. But the Davoom 64 is fucking smoked. Now, I do have a plan for this. I'm very creative, so fingers crossed, I will find a way to undo this damage. So fuck yeah. That's that story. So with that, I will leave you with all that. That was the day. That's my shopping. A little bit of, some headphone pads. If you scroll back through, the link is in there somewhere. In my description as well too. I linked a bunch of shit. I had a bunch of things in my fucking clipboard. I pasted them. They're all for a bunch of shit I've talked about recently. You can click through to see what the hell they are. Don't forget, when you click on my shit, if you click on the Amazon links, it is affiliate links. I do make a little something on it. And if you don't buy the thing that I linked you to, and you go search it and you buy something else, I will get a little something too, but I will also know what you bought. So, just a disclaimer, if you're trying to buy sex toys and you're trying to do it, on the sly where nobody knows you're a freak, make sure you don't click my link and buy it after the fact, because I'll see it. I won't judge you. If you're a freak like that, that's cool. Maybe we're going to be better friends. I don't know. So it's a story that I heard from a friend who has Amazon affiliate, and how someone bought a DJ controller through his thing, right? And then afterwards he saw a bunch of sex toys, and the guy didn't know. The guy didn't know that, because they sell sex toys on Amazon. So, just so you know, I just want to make sure nobody gets embarrassed. And don't worry, if you buy sex toys through my link, it's between us. I won't say a fucking word. I won't even give a shit. I'll just take my commission. It's cool. Friends, thank you for being part of the channel. Hopefully, you enjoy the rest of December here on the freebies come January. I hope a bunch of you all decide, don't get the memberships yet. Can you give me free joining because I'm from Newcastle? Nobody's getting that. Newcastle, what does that matter? I'm in Canada, man. Like, even if you're my next door neighbor, I wouldn't give nothing. What do you want for free? Because you're from Newcastle? Like, that doesn't, I don't even know where that is. It doesn't really mean anything to me, to be honest. So, like I said, January 1st, $2 a month. If you can't afford to give me $2 a month for my time, then we got no business even being friends anymore. Because either A, you're way too poor to be a DJ, and you should be spending your time elsewhere, like improving yourself and learning how to make money, or you're just an asshole that wants everything for free. And I've given 14 years of my life to this channel. I've given my life, I've given my money, my time. Time is way more valuable than the money. And I've neglected my own stuff. And fuck it. I've talked on camera to the point where I'm dizzy and having vertigo attacks. No more, man. I know there's a whole bunch of people that have donated hard. Some big donators. I've had some like guys that were just consistently taking care of me. And I fucking appreciate those guys. And all those guys, they're on my Facebook. You know what I mean? They're on my Messenger. They can message me any time of the day, video chat me. I'll always be there for those guys. So they don't got to worry. They don't need my channel. They've got me directly. They're my actual friends. When new shit's coming out that I can't say anything about, maybe a couple of those friends that I know aren't going to blab their mouth, maybe I tell a couple of people. It's not $2 a year, Tom. It's $2 a fucking month. That's $24 a year. And I'm not asking for it all at once. It's going to be a monthly charge that, if you got $2 a month getting jacked onto your credit card every month, and that's affecting you, like, fuck. I'm going to be less than a goddamn... divide $2 by 30. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not on 30 days, but still. It's a nothing. I have subscribers that said to me, dude, you should be charging at least 5. At least 5. And I'm going to give it for $2, and we'll see. Like I said, All I really need, 500 people at $2 a pop out of the 15,000. Sorry, the 150,000. 150,000 views per month. If I can't convince 500 people to, like, stick around, then I'll shut the whole fucking channel down. Then I'll do something else. This means this has been a complete waste of time, and fuck it. There's enough other YouTube DJ fucking review guys out there. You don't need me. Go listen to their bullshit and believe whatever they tell you. Simple. No disrespect to anyone doing this. Nick Spinelli is a fucking great DJ. Cleveland Terry's a fucking great DJ. They run great channels. Digital DJ tips, not my style. I don't love the fucking videos, but you know what? He's a big guy too. He's put his time in. Ellis Skins, old school Ellis Skins, is a bit of a nut job, but hey, shout out to him too. I think you should do YouTube subscriptions, yearly subscriptions. I don't think you can. I don't think that's even an option. I don't believe it's an option to set it up to do yearly. I think you have to do monthly. There's no. I could be wrong. I don't know. But no. I don't want to. That's just it. I don't want to be like a big chunk off any one person. That's always been my goal. Is not to have people give me $20 here, $50, $100 there. I just want, at least a percentage of the people to give me $1 or $2. That was all I ever asked for, and it would change my life. I'm out here trying to help people all the time, make sure get informed decisions, try to be entertaining, have a laugh, build something. I'm really been trying to build something. No, it won't be $20 a year. It's going to be $24 a year. Oh, is that what you meant to say? Yeah, at $2 a month, 12. My math is a little rusty, but I think that comes up to like, a 2.4. If you're from Canada, you know what a 2.4 is. It's a fucking case of beer. I don't think it's much to ask. It's not a big deal. Hopefully, because it's, either A, come 2025, I'm going to be making some actual money around here. And it's not going to be like, fucking Rockefeller money. It's going to be just a little bit more for me to, to have to hustle a little bit less. No discounts, man. No. I'm not doing a There's not going to be, I'm not Amazon, you know what I mean? No, I don't want to be that fucking guy, because I might be, you know what? I might be dead in 3 months from now. I don't fucking know. So I'm not going to make you pay for something when I can't predict the future. So I'm not going to ask for future money. I'm a straight up guy. I'll ask for monthly money. So at any single month you want to cancel the shit because you don't feel value in it anymore, or you think I'm an asshole, or, I stopped making videos because I got run over, then you can cancel. Nobody should fall for that bullshit of paying up front because you saved a little bit of money. Because if you kept that goddamn money yourself, you could make more money with it. You see how that works? Amazon tried to pull that stunt on my girlfriend. Like, hey, pay Prime for a year. I'm like, listen, do the math on that shit. You give them that money, they're making money with it. You're not really getting the discount you think you are. If you kept that money yourself and you invested it, you could make more than what you're going to save. So fuck that craziness. Don't be the fool consumer and fall for that kind of shit. Just like Boxing Day prices and all this shit, man. If you watch things, you'll realize the prices go up and then they come back down like you got a deal. We got to stop falling for this shit, man. Let the retailers, let all these companies realize we're not that stupid. We're not all like grade 4 fucking math students. We can count. We can see the games you play with your prices. Stop gouging us. Makes no fucking sense. Same with DJ equipment, guys. All the DJ manufacturers. You don't need the fucking. We should be paying more and more every year for shit, and the quality get less and less. You see, it's different. Price goes up, quality goes down. Look at a DJ controller from fucking 10 years ago and look at the build quality of that shit compared to anything now. Come on. Look at a CDJ, like, think about CDJ 800. These motherfuckers are still working. Grab one and it's probably still working, right? Show me a CDJ 3000 in like fucking 20 years from now, and let's see how it is. Let's see if it's still fucking running. Show me the mixer. You know, like, show me the Opus Quad. Show me any of this shit in 20 years and let me know if it's still functioning. Might be. I don't know. I can't predict the future. Just saying. All this shit. Cars, TVs, phones, you fucking name it, man. Things are just getting built cheaper and they're asking more money for the shit. It's a fucked up system. Yep, Netflix. Fuck them too, you know what I mean? Now, the only thing I can say about Netflix is they keep jacking their money up, but when Netflix makes a movie, or when they make a series, a Netflix thing, they make some serious shit, man. They put some real fucking money into the production. They hire some big fucking actors. So you can't really, you know, it's hard to talk shit about Netflix. Price goes up, content gets better. So I can kind of defend these guys a little bit. Jason, so you bought 2 pieces of gear. You know what? Let me just say, my experience, right? I had one Denon DJ Go where the headphone jack just mysteriously stopped working for no good reason. They took care of me. Pioneer DJ gear. I bought CDJ 2000s one time. The first time, one of them was the platter had an issue. Another time I bought a pair and I had a platter issue. When I bought my A9 mixer, the LEDs were misaligned for the meter. Then the AZ, of course, we all know the AZ had a problem. I either have bad luck or the quality is quality control issues. This is not necessarily the company's fault. This is this is like the factories, but maybe it's time that these guys, you know, do something. You know, go over to the factory, crack the whip. Maybe switch factories. Maybe go get your shit made somewhere else. Because you're only fucking yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to deal with a factory that can't, and everyone keeps telling me about COVID measures in these countries, they never came back from their COVID measures, blah, 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 blah. Fuck it. Don't tell me that shit, because you can tell me that, and maybe you're told that, and maybe you believe it. But I'm telling you, other companies tell me differently. Other companies tell me about their factories and how, no, everything's back to normal. So, different factories maybe, but it does kind of feel like, it's like everything. You know, even Apple products, when they made less of them, there was less issues. If you make more of something, you're gonna, the margins, the percentages of what's going to be fucked up, obviously are going to be bigger because you're making more shit. Pioneer DJ, Alpha Theta, they probably make more shit than the end music guys make. They sell more. They're the market leaders. So therefore, you probably will see more of the Pioneer DJ gear fucked up because they're pumping out more of it. That's just a guess. Makes sense. You got a Roland DJ 202, and the left table makes a loud sound when using the right side. The left table makes a loud sound when using the right side is fine. You mean the platter is making a sound? Because if the platter is making a sound, it's just fucked. You know, if your hardware is making a sound. What's going on, Jeff? Holy fuck. We got like, celebrities in the house here, man. You know who Jeff is there? Jeffrey? Just the headphones. New headphone covers. I got an Opus Quad sitting in front of me. A Flex 2. The Pocket 3 camera that we're using here. Jeffy Fresh. Yeah, man. Anyways, it is like... Let me show you this watch, for fuck's sake. SSD versus flash drive. I don't know. I think my flash drive is an SSD, so they say. I don't know the difference. Speed, I guess. And on DJ equipment, I don't know. Listen to me in the shower. Well, that's almost more information than I need to know. I'm sure you're not the first naked person I've been talking to on camera here. Look at that watch. Look at that Timex. It was like a 1972 reissue Timex Q. Nice, eh? I got this at a really good deal on Amazon. It was on sale for like fucking $140. So I snagged it up. Now it's way more than that. I just happened to catch it at a really good time. Get it? Watch, time. Haha. Timex. Anyways. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to roll. Don't forget, January 1st, private members only club. The DJ Lab is shutting the door to the public. We're done with all that shit. I'll have YouTube shorts for the public just to kind of like the teaser videos to reel them in. And $2 a month. And either shit's going to fly in 2025 and we're going to make some real money around here, or I'm just going to fucking hit the goddamn delete button on the YouTube account and call it a day. Because I spent the first 50 years of my life not doing much. The next fucking 20 is not going to be wasted. Not anymore. Thanks everyone who stopped by. Thanks to anyone who did donate to that PayPal. Don't forget, it's not too late. A little bit of birthday cash. Help me buy a new watch so I can show everyone off that nice bowl of a watch to everybody and say my viewers bought it for me. I can cross my fingers, but I don't think anyone's that fucking generous anymore. I'm going to roll, and that's it. Have yourselves a good night. Talk to you probably tomorrow.